Hey guys, how's it going? So, it's the year 2016. Happy New Year's to all of you. So I'm all moved into my new place. I got the new job that I was telling you guys about earlier. And I want to talk to you all about fresh starts. So, here we go. Over Christmas break, my family, my parents, my dad got a fish tank. He filled it up with a bunch of goldfish, right? And they're just domestic fish, right? All they do is they look pretty and that's it. So he has them, but he loves them, he takes care of them. So my dad would call me and he would be like, hey, have you fed my fish yet? Okay, well, here's how you're supposed to feed them. He was very specific about the way I was supposed to feed them. You know, pieces of flakes that were not too big nor too small. You know, and I had to be careful with how much I gave them. He took care of them. He was really careful to take care of these fish. So because my dad was so careful in taking care of these fish, he passed that on to me a little bit actually. And I started watching them. I started like watching the fish, getting familiar with them, giving them personalities and whatnot. But again, just watching them, I picked up on something. All that these fish do is look pretty. That's it. Their only concern of the day is to eat. These fish, all they do is swim, but they do it so eagerly. From the moment they wake up until the moment that we shut off the lights of the living room in my parents' house, these fish, they swim and they never stop swimming. And then the next morning when I went over to feed them, they were already swimming and they were already up and running and going, and they were just as eager as the day before. I was with my parents for a week, and every day of the week they would do this. So why am I telling you guys this story? Because we, as people, have so much more purpose than what the fish do. Yet oftentimes we're not as eager to get up in the morning as the fish are. What I'm trying to say is that we should be much more ready to go and tackle the day than a fish, because we have so many more chances of enjoying life and also having meaning to our life. That's a big deal. Us people, us humans, us parents, us sons, us daughters, us students, us workers have so much purpose in everything that we do. We have this great opportunity to change the world, or to change somebody's life, or to help somebody in their life, or to have an effect on somebody's life, or on something. Isn't that something worth being excited for? Maybe it's hard to see in the current position that we find ourselves the great purpose or the great opportunity that we have. It's hard to see something big when we're so frustrated because we're doing a lot of really small tasks. I recently watched the movie The Walk. This guy, Jon Petit, who was the amazing tightrope walker who walked across the gap between the two twin towers. If you watch this movie, his story is amazing. Everybody thought he was insane, but he wasn't. He was just passionate. He just had a really big goal. And it took many little small steps for him to get to that giant goal. Us people, we have the chance to do the same thing. Sure, we have all these little small steps that we have to take, but every day we should wake up with the same eagerness to get to that goal, as if every day is a new fresh start. Every day is a new chance to get there. I can't remember which football player said this, but a really famous guy said, every day is an opportunity disguised as a challenge. Every day we should wake up with the same eagerness. Every day we should wake up with the same oomph, with the same joy to tackle the day and know that we're getting closer to doing something that matters, or that we're getting closer to doing something that is huge and that is important, that I can help other people and change the world to make it better, for the better. What I want us to keep in mind is that we can wake up every morning knowing that there is a chance, that there is hope, and that we can do something, that there is so much for us to do, and there is so much that we can do. And I want you to know this, and I want you to remember this. So that is all that I have for you today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.